Good morning. It's Margaret with Forward Kind Heart here for our weekly dream sessions, and this is number 4. Wow, so exciting. So I am Margaret Bell with Forward Kind Heart. I am a dream weaver, dream tender, which is a jazzy way to say I'm a dream analysis. I love working with dreams because there's so much juicy, delicious, really just great stuff that we can get from our dreams, great, wonderful ways that we can connect. I also specialize in working with empaths to really empower them and to help them embrace their gifts, because being an empath is just such a beautiful gift to share with the world. And there are 2 ways that you can participate. One is by joining live and sharing your dream, where we can explore it and we can talk about it, and you can really get some good feedback, not only from other people that join, but also, just you and I kind of talking to get how you feel and what you think about just what your dreams came to say to you. Also, if you can't join live, you can also watch the replay, and before you can message me your dreams, and I will go ahead and, talk about it here in the Facebook Live group so that we can go ahead and figure out what your dreams are trying to tell you. So let's go ahead and get started and open up our space and set it today. So I'll start with the singing bowl. I love sound to kind of clear the air. That's a wonderful thing to do too before you go to bed if you feel like there's some heavy energy or just a lot on your mind, using sound to kind of clear the air, to bring intention. So that was a little loud. Grab your candle. So if you have a candle, go ahead and light that and join us. And I think I talked about this candle last week, but it's got the wood wick, so it sounds like fire, which I also really enjoy. So we've got our candle. Go ahead and grab your crystals if you want. I'll go ahead and do a card and talk about the crystals that I grabbed for today here in a minute. But we're going to go ahead and give ourselves permission as well as to set our intention. I love giving permission if I feel that I'm stuck in something or I have some resistance, especially subconsciously. If I'm feeling resistance, then I'll give myself permission to be open to my dream messages, to hear what my dreams have to say, giving myself permission to experience what I'm going to experience. And intention just really brings our focus to what we're doing. So the intention today is just to connect to what our dreams have to say, to hear the dream messages, and be open to what they have to say. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead. And the crystals that came today, because I was thinking today it's come up quite a bit about nightmares or waking up from unsettled dreams. So selenolite, I love this crystal. It doesn't need to be cleared. It's got just great, open, vibrant, really just, for me, I just really like it. It's a very opening crystal, a very protective crystal. And so is black obsidian. And this one is very protective. It's very clearing, so it's really going to help release negative energy. And the other crystals I brought, rose quartz, which is the crystal of unconditional love. And this is in the shape of a Merkaba. And it's said that the Merkaba is the vehicle for which the Ascended Masters travel. I learned to use the Merkaba as more of a way to astro travel, or in guided meditation or guided imagery or journeying, or even in meditative space. You would sit yourself in the middle of the 2 triangles and they would spin, and this would be your vehicle to go ahead and explore other realms, especially if you're going to meet Ascended Masters or astro travel, and we can definitely get into that in another episode. And then the last one is Galinnea, and it's very sparkly and just shiny. And this one is, I made notes to make sure I didn't forget. It connects the physical and ethereal bodies, as well as it's great for alignment of energy, which can sometimes we can feel out of alignment when we sleep, when we wake up, because we've done so much in our dream space. Okay, so the card. Go ahead and shuffle them, and then we'll pick a card to kind of also help guide and set our intention for today's dreams. Go ahead and pick one. Let's see what we have today. Change. So, and this again is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. So change, and I think that's very fitting. It is October, so changing of the seasons. We've got Halloween coming up, Dios de los Muertos. So we've got a lot of thinning of the veil, where our ancestors and deceased loved ones can kind of come through and talk with us and visit us, as well as just the new year is approaching, so there is a lot of change coming. So I think that's very fitting. So going into setting your space at night, because it has come up that a lot of people have had some bad dreams. And also, from a psychological perspective, our nightmares can really be kind of like our subconscious, our the parts of ourselves that we're unaware of, kind of shaking us awake, kind of really trying to get our attention in a very drastic and a very alarming way, because this is information that really wants to be dealt with. It really wants to be acknowledged. And so it'll just kind of shake us awake, if you will. So that's one way that we experience nightmares. Another manifestation of nightmares can be because your space, your dream space is not clear. It's not, when I mean not clear, it just means there might be a lot of clutter. There might be a lot of energy that just hasn't been cleared out of your space, and so that's affecting your dreams. Spiritually, it can be that there are lower vibrational energies in the room that are kind of messing with you while you're sleeping. And then another reason that we have nightmares is because we're not dealing with certain things in our waking life, and so it's affecting our dream world. So there's there's several different ways that are reasons why we have nightmares. And so looking at what is the core of your nightmare, to kind of have it to manifest, to kind of shake you awake. If you're having a lot of nightmares, that really is a call to kind of figure out, is there something going on in my waking life that I'm not tending to, that I'm not working on, that I'm not processing, that I'm carrying with me? For myself, I do crisis work. And if I don't go ahead and do my self-care and do what I need to do to take care of that energy, or what I'm experiencing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, then I will wake up in the middle of the night thinking that I was at the crisis center, and thinking that I had fallen asleep while I was there, and that I have lost, so it's a phone center, that I had been disconnected from my call, that now this person is in crisis and I'm unable to reach them, and I'm unable to do my job effectively and efficiently. And these dreams manifest because I've come home and I haven't done my self-care ritual. I haven't done what I needed to do to process, to release what I experienced while I was there. And for some people, that's journaling, to kind of get everything out through the day, write down your day. For others, it's art, it's painting, it's drawing, it's whatever they need to do to let it go. For others, it's definitely like showering. So, the water is clearing away everything that you've picked up or you've gone through. For others, it's meditation. And for some, it's just relaxing and laughing or yoga. And know that you don't have to do the same thing day after day. I really listen to my intuition. What am I being called to do? What do I need to do? Do I need to be out in nature? Do I need to paint? Do I need to write? Do I need to, whatever I need to do, and honoring that. That's the important step, is honoring it. Because we get tired. I know I get tired. I know I get lazy, and then I'm not doing what I need to do, and then I have these nightmares, and I'm waking up and I'm searching for my phone because I think I've dropped the call. I'm searching for my headphones so that I can reconnect with the person on the other line, and then consciously I'll wake up and be like, okay, I'm not there. I'm at home. I'm in bed, and I see these dreams for myself as I'm not processing. I'm not doing what I need to do to kind of work through what has happened there, as well as it's a call to self-care. Now, there are those nightmares that definitely are other subconscious energies coming up, really kind of shaking you to pay attention. And there are those dreams where you might wake up and think you see a shadowy figure standing in your room, or feeling very uncomfortable, very as if you are not alone in your room. And for these, definitely clearing your space. And first, clean. Get rid of all the clutter. Clean, dust, clean, put stuff away. Because clutter can attract different energies, different vibrations that can affect your sleep. Also, your cell phone, computers, all that, try to have that off or in another room, because the frequencies on the phone can also disrupt your sleep and cause different types of dreams. So some different ways to kind of clear your space. Burning Palo Santo, and this is a wood, and I personally love the smell of it. I think it smells really good. It's really great just to kind of, clear up your space. And sometimes it can be hard to get it to keep burning, but just kind of sending it where it needs to go. That's a great way. Another great way to kind of clear up your space, Agua Florida. This is great. I normally just put my finger over it and kind of splash it when I feel like I need the extra oomph. Sound. So I did the singing bowl. Bells. I love bells. Shaking those, kind of, breaking up the energy in your space as well. If you just feel like your air is stale and needs something, I have this Zoom mist. And it's like, I believe it's frankincense and myrrh, and it has, this one was an intent to just kind of get the funk out of the air. And so definitely finding what's going to work to kind of make your space feel safe and cozy and open to kind of facilitate the kind of dreams that you want to have. Back to our card, change. Nightmares also can definitely be a sign of change, that something is changing, that change is going to happen, that you're being called to change, and really looking at the context in which that nightmare is forcing the change, and your feelings. And how are you feeling? Are you feeling settled? Are you feeling unsettled? Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling just, tapping into your feelings? A lot of people will have nightmares about the zombie apocalypse or vampires, and these also looking into what is a zombie? I mean, what does our society see of zombies? Well, they're dead, they're brain dead. They go with the herd. And looking at your association with zombies, vampires, they're sucking the life out of you. So seeing the vampire and, okay, so who in your life could be draining you, sucking the life out of you? Are you sucking the life out of somebody? With a zombie, are you going through life following the herd, brain dead? Is this, a call for you to wake up? Are you fighting them? Really looking at your interaction with these elements to kind of decipher and figure out, is this nightmare what is it? Is it something subconscious? Is it something energetic? Is it a call to wake up, to experience change, to kind of work through whatever it is? Because nightmares really are like, wake up. Your attention needs to be on this right now. You need to fix this. You need to change this. This is what needs your attention. And really honoring that, because nightmares almost call to our immediate attention. When we have these weird dreams, we're like, oh, it's a weird dream, and we go and talk to people about it, post it on Facebook, and then we're not so unnerved and shaken by these sort of nightmares, which they tend to do. And I also wanted to touch on one other thing, because Halloween, I love Halloween, is on Tuesday. Sorry, my brain talked about being a zombie. Can't even think of when Halloween is. Okay, so for some people, they will have dreams of deceased loved ones. They will come to visit, and being able to honor this and tying that into nightmares, for some people, that can be very alarming. It can be very unnerving, and it can almost feel like a nightmare. And it could also be that there is some unsettled ancestral energy or some unfinished feelings going on, and with the thinning of the veil, which means that it's just easier for spirits to pass back and forth, it can kind of alarm us and wake us up. And so being gentle with those dreams, and definitely owning your space and owning you. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, definitely, say, no, this is not okay. I do not give permission for this, which is something you can do in your dreams or when you wake up. No, I don't want to dream about this. I don't give permission for this. This is not okay with me. Calling in your guides, calling in whoever, is going to be there to help you kind of deal with the content that is being brought up. So with nightmares and dreaming of deceased loved ones, because that can happen, just be gentle, listen to the messages. If you can, always be able to set boundaries, because you have that. You can do that in your dreams. Set your boundaries. Own it, own your space, own your dreams. And so nightmares definitely are a sign that change is coming. Okay, so we talked about a dream, we talked about nightmares, we talked about clearing up your space, making it very cozy, and owning your space. And I kind of feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh, Day of the Dead, Halloween. Invite if you want, because they could come. Those deceased loved ones could come to speak to you in your dreams. So if you want to be open to that, and you can always set that intention if you'd like to. So, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, So, and if you want, if you're enjoying this, if you want more of this, I have this amazing 3-day dream journey, and you can sign up for it on my little sign up button on Facebook, or you can always go to my website, but hit the sign up button because that's the easiest way to do it. And then you're gonna join the Facebook. It'll allow you to join the Facebook group, where you'll get a lot more dream support. And I feel like it was really quick today, and so join me next week. Thank you for watching. Happy Halloween. Happy Dia de los Muertos. I hope you have wonderful celebrations, and I'll see you next week. Bye.